A very good morning, my dear students. Myself, Dr. Rupi Dheer, is welcoming you again in this series of lectures on reaction mechanism in transition metal complexes. Today, in the part 4 of this series, I am going to discuss about trans effect. So, in today's lecture, we will discuss all about the definition of trans effect, trans directing series, and various theories of trans effect. Hope you all will enjoy this lecture. Let's start. Very first, this trans effect is first studied by Chernuey in 1926. What is trans effect? It is observed generally in square planar complexes of platinum-2. Now, as you can see, in the substitution reaction of this complex of platinum, where platinum is surrounded by 4 chlorine atoms or ions, very first one chlorine is substituted by ammonia, and this is a product. Now, in the next case, there are two possibilities. Very first, the Cl, which is trans to amine, it can be replaced by incoming amine ligand, resulting in the formation of trans product. Whereas in second possibility, this one Cl or this one Cl is replaced by amine, means the ligand which is present at position trans to chloride ion, and it results in the formation of cis product. Now, the results of these reactions show that there is no formation of any trans product. The only single product which is formed is the cis product. This means the ligand which is present at a position trans to chloro is more labile as compared to the ligand which is present at a position trans to amine, and this effect is known as trans effect, or in another words, the ability of a group to direct substitution into its opposite position, that is transposition, is called the trans effect. Now, we will show this trans effect by taking one another example. Now, the starting complex is again a square planar complex of platinum, but here the platinum is surrounded by 4 amine ligands. Very first, one amine is substituted by chloride ligand. Now, in next case, again another amine is substituted by chloride ion. But now, there are the possibility of two products. Very first, the amine which is trans to Cl could be substituted, and the second possibility, the amine which is trans to amine could be substituted. Now, we have already discussed in previous example that the trans effect of chloride ion is more than the amine, which means there is only single possibility that this amine is substituted by chloride ion. So, you can see in this example, only this amine is substituted, which results in the formation of trans product, and there is no formation of any cis product where this amine ligand that is opposite to that of NH3 or trans to that of NH3 could be substituted. Hence, we can say that Cl negative has more trans effect than the amine ligands, or the case where the possibilities of substitution of two positions, one is trans to chloro and another is trans to amine, there is the formation of only the product that involves substitution of ligand trans to Cl, and this effect is known as trans effect. Now, the arrangement of all the different ligands according to their trans directing ability is known as trans directing series, and this series was formulated by Langford and Gray. So, the definition of the trans directing series is the arrangement of different ligands in the decreasing order of trans directing ability. So, according to this series, Cn negative, CO and NO are the ligands which have maximum trans directing ability, whereas H2 is a ligand which is which has minimum transdirecting ability. Next, we will discuss various theories that can give the explanation for a trans effect. There are two famous theories. Very first is the polarization theory and another one is the pi bonding theory. Now we will discuss these two theories in detail. Very first is the polarization theory. Okay, it was proposed by A. Greenberg in 1935. Now, as the name suggests, this theory involves the polarization. Very first, what is polarization? Polarization is the distortion of the electron cloud. Now, we will illustrate it by taking an example. Fine, in this example, M is surrounded by two types of ligands. Very first, 3L ligands, and the second type of ligand is X. Fine. Now, X is an electronegative element, which means it will attract the electron density of Mx bond towards itself. As a result, there is a generation of positive dipole on metal on this side. Okay. So, which means this X will cause or it will induce polarization or it will cause a distortion of electron cloud of M. As a result, there is an induction of polarization in the ligand which is present trans to X, or you can say it will cause more repulsion to this ligand. As a result, the Ml bond would get increase in dimensions, which result in the weakening of this bond. So whenever substitution reaction will take place, very first this bond will broken, and as a result this L would get substituted more easily or most fastly as compared to other ligands. So we can easily explain the presence of this X would make the reacting species unstable by lengthening the Ml bond of the ligand which is present trans to this X atom. Or hence we can say that this theory deals with the ground state of reacting complexes. It will increase the rate of reaction by increasing the ground state energy of the reacting complexes, hence decreases the activation energy for the reaction. Second theory is pi bonding theory, which was formulated by Chat in 1955 and somehow modulated or formulated by Orgel in 1956. Now, unlike previous theory, polarization theory, which causes an alternation in the ground state energy of the reacting complex, this theory deals with the transition state of the reacting complex. Again, there is a decrease in activation energy, but now the change is in the transition state, not in the reacting complex. Now, how this theory works? Actually, in the substitution reactions of square planar complexes, there is a formation of 5 coordinate intermediate which has trigonal bipyramidal geometry. Now, according to this theory, in this trigonal bipyramidal geometry, there is a back acceptance. There is a pi bonding between metal and another ligand V, where metal donates its excess electron density back to the vacant orbital of ligand B, and hence making the transition state more stable and thus reduces the activation energy. So, this theory actually deals with the transition state of the complex. Now, we can also explain these two theories on the basis of energy profile. This is the energy profile. Generally, here it stands for the energy of reactant. This is the transition state 1, transition state 2, and next is the energy of the product. And the difference between the energy of reactant and transition state is known as activation energy. According to polarization theory, there is unstability in the reacting complex due to the phenomenon of polarization, and hence the energy of reactant would increase thus led to decrease in the activation energy. Whereas according to pi bonding theory, there is no change in the energy of the reacting complex, but there is a change in the energy of the intermediate or transition state due to the pi back bonding between the filled orbitals of metal and vacant orbital of ligand. So pi bonding theory is only possible if there is a presence of ligand which can back accept the excess electron density of metal. Again, there is a decrease and hence there is decrease in the activation energy. So this is all about the trans effect, its definition, transdirecting series, as well as two theories that can explain the trans effect, that are polarization theory as well as pi bonding theory and their energy profile relation. Hope now this topic is clear to all of you. Thank you.